What's up, you guys? It's your girl Trinae with Black Hollywood Live, and I'm here with Milan Christopher. We're hanging out at the Truth Awards, and I just want to ask you, why is tonight's event so important?
You know, for me, it's very important that people are being honored of color, and not only of color, of the LGBT community. So it's very important that we recognize each other who's doing things in philanthropy and activism, or even in the entertainment industry. So I think it's an extremely positive thing, and I'm extremely honored to be here.
And I'm just so, I always like look to you, and I'm really like impressed with how well you voice off your opinions to haters, like just positivity.
Right.
In what ways are you going to use your platform to support children or, you know, teenagers that are dealing with that sort of bullying, with coming out with their truth?
You know, one of the things that I do right now, it's a LA LGBT center. I donate and I go there and I talk to the children all the time. And I also have like almost like 500 kids that I mentor, and I've been doing it for almost the last 15 years. So it's important to me to kind of stand up for people who are being bullied, because a lot of times we feel pressured and kind of like feel like we have to hide because of what everybody else thinks. And a lot of times it's not easy, but I know for a fact that you feel so much better about yourself by just being who you are, and not letting anybody's opinion change that. So
right, and also I love how when you're on Love and Hip Hop that you were your own self, because it's like too often in television there is always this blueprint of the gay man, the gay black man that they're trying to create and portray. So I want to ask you, how did you feel with just like being yourself on television and not portraying that stereotype that they put out?
You know, it's very, I don't know if I want to say this, like, it's very disappointing that, you know, even though I have nothing against effeminate guys, because I have my feminine tendencies, but it's kind of weird that, you know, the majority of the people who are African American who are gay are very similar to me. But when you turn on the television, the only types of homosexuals you see on television are very flamboyant guys, which is a minority. First of all, being black is a minority. Underneath that, being LGBT is a minority, and being feminine in the LGBT community is minority. So why is it that the majority of people that's on television are one type? So I'm always thankful for being allowed to be on this platform and be myself, and showcase, you know, African American men in a different light, and gay African American men. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that I was able to break a stereotype that has been portrayed for years. So.
What lesson have you just learned about life in general? Like, what the longest life lesson you ever learned?
The longest life lesson that I've learned is to be your authentic self. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what is going on around you, you have to be who you are. And a lot of times, even when you're just being who you are is inspiring enough. And, you know, some people think this is, you know, just, I gotta do this, I gotta act like this, I gotta do this in order to be something that you're not. And you don't need to do all that. You know what I mean? Like, chill out, just be you. And it's so many people that's related, that finds you relatable when you're just being who you are. You know what I mean? Because your trials and tribulations can lead people out of all type of death, and it's just so many things that people get caught up in this community, that just being you and being successful or just being who you are gets them out of that. So, you know.
Wow, I love you, Milan. I could talk to you forever, but I don't want to keep you too long. So thank you so much, and have an amazing time presenting the honorees tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.